Hi guys, it's Chris here. I just want to chat to you guys about how to use a trailing stop. Obviously, we always trade with a stop loss, but one of the functions that MetaTrader 4 has is a trailing stop. I'm just going to demonstrate that for you. Obviously I've not done any proper technical analysis because it's not that type of tutorial today, but I just want to illustrate basically how one can do a trailing stop, automatic trailing stop. So if you to enter a trade, we do it through our Forex Velocity indicator here, and you obviously get your stop loss and your take profit targets, and then you do your Control E, click OK to enter the trade, and that enters a trade for you at the market. You'll see obviously we've got our entry points, we've got our take profit target, and we've got our stop loss. And down the bottom here in my terminal, I've got details of that trade which is running now at the moment. So on this particular trade, obviously we've now entered a sell, so we're kind of expecting the price is going to go back down here. Again, not that I've done any proper technical analysis on this at all. It's really just to show you the trailing stop and how to access it. But basically, yeah, obviously if the price gets to here, then the computer will automatically close that trade for you and allocate the profits into your account. If it gets to here, it will automatically close the trade for you and deducts the loss from your account. So the traditional stop loss just stays there unless you manually move it. Once you've got your trades in place, you can actually set it so that the stop loss actually automatically trails where the current price is. And how you would do that is you would go to your terminal here, make sure you're on the trade tab, and you select your trade, you right click on that trade, and then you're going to see something which is called trailing stop. And then you get basically a list of these suggested trailing stops: 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay, what's really important to note is that these are points. These are not pips. So, for me, just to have a 50-point stop loss, that's way, way too short. So a 50-point stop loss, just for guys that don't know, is the equivalent to 5 pips. That's a very, very short stop loss. So you basically, you want to go down to this little section here, which is custom. So you click on custom, and then you can manually put in your stop loss, how many stop loss you want. So if you want, for example, a 20 pip trailing stop loss, then you could put in 200 because it's going to be 200 points. And then you click on OK. So now what will happen is as soon as the price goes down to at least 20 pips below where the current stop loss is, as the price continues to go down, the stop loss will start moving with you, okay? Which is quite a nifty tool. It's one of the ways that I would possibly use it is if I saw that my price was going to be near the take profit, but I thought maybe that it could still go down quite a lot further. So then what I would do is I would move my take profit down and put in a trailing stop here on the basis that if it goes back, it's going to stop me out. But if it continues down, then I'm going to make more of a profit until it turns back and hits that trailing stop. So remember, the trailing stop always follows the price. So as the price goes down, then basically this dotted red line will follow you down. It will only go forwards. It won't go backwards. The stop loss won't go backwards, which is a good thing, because you don't want that to happen. So when the price turns back, if it gets 20 pips going that way, then obviously it will hit your trailing stop. But if it continues to plummet down like that, then your trailing stop will also follow it. So yeah, look, if you guys have got any questions regarding the trailing stop, then please let me know, phone me, email me, come into the office, and then I'll talk you through it again. But it's very simple. You just right click on your trade, you go to trailing stop, custom, choose your amount, 200, 300 points. It's equivalent to 20 or 30 pips. And yeah, have a play around with it on a demo first so that you understand. And also bear in mind that you're not going to see it move until the price goes down at least the 200 points or the 20 pips. So don't be alarmed if you're not seeing anything happen. You just got to wait for the price to get down so that there's at least whatever you specified for your trailing stop gap between the stop loss and the current price, and then you'll see it move down. So yeah, any questions, pop onto the chat room, give me a call, come in, email me. We're basically here to help. Thanks.